January 2nd, Day 2. Clara woke up at 6:15 a.m. Her phone had been face down all night. She turned it over. 47 messages. Her stomach dropped. She scrolled through them quickly. Most were from the group chat with Jenna and her other friends. She saw words like disappointed and not like you and are you okay? Her mother had sent 6 messages, each one angrier than the last. Her boss had sent 3, the first one confused, the second one annoyed, the third one short and cold. We'll talk Monday. Clara put the phone down. She got dressed. She went to work. The office was quiet. Most people were still on vacation. But her boss, David, was there. He was standing by the coffee machine when she walked in. "Clara," he said. His voice was friendly, but his eyes were not. "Got your message last night?" "Good morning," Clara said. She tried to smile. "I was really counting on you," David said. He poured his coffee. He didn't offer her any. "The client was expecting those reports this morning." "I said I'd do them first thing," Clara said. "I'm here early. I can have them done by—" "You know," David interrupted, "when I hire someone, I look for reliability. Someone I can count on. Someone who doesn't leave me hanging at the last minute." Clara felt heat rise to her face. "I've never missed a deadline. I've worked late 60 times this year. I've come in on weekends. David held up his hand. "I'm not saying you're a bad employee, Clara. I'm just saying, don't let this become a pattern." He walked away, his coffee in his hand. "Don't let this become a pattern." The words echoed in Clara's head as she sat at her desk. She opened the reports. She worked quickly, quietly. She had them done by 9 a.m. She emailed them to David. He didn't reply. January 3rd, Day 3. Her mother called at 7 a.m. Clara took a deep breath before answering. "Hi, Mom." "Clara, you didn't call your aunt." "I know. I said I would. I forgot." "You always forget. You're always busy. Your aunt is 82 years old. She doesn't have many birthdays left. Do you understand that?" Clara closed her eyes. "I understand." "So what happened? Why didn't you call?" "I was tired, Mom. I've been working a lot. I needed a night to myself." There was silence on the line. Then her mother said, "A night to yourself? On New Year's Eve? Alone in your apartment?" "Yes." "That's not normal, Clara. People worry about you. Your aunt was asking for you. Jenna called me last night, worried sick. She said you've been acting strange." Clara's eyes opened. "Jenna called you?" "She was concerned. We both are. You said no to helping her. You never say no. And then you didn't go to the party. You just sat home alone. That's not healthy." "I'm fine, Mom." "Are you? Because it doesn't sound like you're fine. It sounds like you're isolating yourself. That's how depression starts, you know? Your father's sister had depression. She stopped leaving the house. Mom, I'm not depressed. I just said no to one thing. One thing." "Well, don't make a habit of it," her mother said. "People need you. Your aunt needs you. Jenna needs you. You can't just disappear from people's lives because you're feeling sorry for yourself." Clara said nothing. Her hand was shaking around the phone. "Call your aunt today," her mother said, "and apologize to Jenna. She's your best friend. You don't treat your best friend like that." The call ended. Clara sat on her bed. She looked at her notebook on the nightstand. She had written, This year, I will say no. She picked up the pen. She wrote, Day 3. I said no to staying late at work. I said no to picking up dry cleaning. I said no to a party I didn't want to go to. Everyone is angry at me. My boss said I was unreliable. My mother said I was acting strange. Jenna called my mother to talk about me behind my back. Is this what happens when you say no? Do people hate you? Do they think you're broken? Maybe it's easier to just say yes. Maybe I was happier before. She stared at the last sentence. Maybe I was happier before. Was she? She thought about last year, the exhaustion, the headaches, the way she cried in her car sometimes, just for 5 minutes before going into work, the way she said, "I'm fine," so many times that the words lost all meaning. She wasn't happier before. She was just quieter. She was just smaller. She crossed out the last sentence. Then she wrote, No, I wasn't happier. I was disappearing. And I don't want to disappear anymore. I don't know how to do this, but I'm not going back. January 5th, Day 5. Jenna showed up at Clara's apartment, unannounced, uninvited. Clara opened the door in her sweatpants. Her hair was in a messy bun. She had been reading on her couch, enjoying the quiet. "Jenna," she said, "you didn't tell me you were coming." Jenna walked past her into the apartment. She looked around like she was searching for something. "I was worried about you. You haven't answered my texts in 2 days." "I've been busy. You're wearing sweatpants at 4 o'clock on a Tuesday. That's not busy. That's something else." Clara closed the door slowly. She leaned against it. "I took a personal day. I was tired." "Tired?" Jenna turned to face her. "Clara, what is going on with you? You've been weird since New Year's. You left me hanging. You didn't come to the party. You said no to picking up my dry cleaning, which, by the way, I still had to get, and the store closed before I could make it, so now I have nothing to wear to my interview tomorrow." Clara blinked. "Your interview? Did I not tell you? I have an interview tomorrow for the job I've been wanting for months. And now I have no blouse because you couldn't do me one small favor." Clara felt something shift inside her, something that had been buried for a long time. It was small at first, then it grew. "Jenna," she said quietly, "I didn't know about your interview. You didn't tell me." "I shouldn't have to explain every little thing. Friends help each other. That's what we do. I've helped you so many times. Remember when you were sick last year? I brought you soup. Remember when your car broke down? I drove you everywhere for 2 weeks. Remember when—" "I remember," Clara said. Her voice was steady. "I remember all of it. And I said thank you. I bought you dinner. I filled up your gas tank. I helped you move. I watched your dog for 2 weeks when you went on vacation. I lent you money twice that you still haven't paid back." Jenna's mouth opened, then closed. Clara continued, "I have done so much for you, Jenna. And the one time I say no, the one time I can't pick up your dry cleaning, you call my mother. You show up at my apartment. You make me feel like I'm the bad guy." "I didn't call your mother to—" "You did. She told me. She said you were worried sick. But you weren't worried, Jenna. You were angry. because I didn't do what you wanted." The room was very quiet. Jenna's face changed. The anger faded. Something else appeared, something that looked like surprise. Or maybe shame. Jenna started. She stopped. She looked at Clara, really looked at her, for the first time in a long time. "You're right." Clara waited. "You did do all those things," Jenna said slowly. "And I didn't pay you back. I forgot about the money, honestly. And the dog? You watched her for 2 weeks. I never even got you a thank you gift." Clara said nothing. "I guess." Jenna sat down on the couch. She looked smaller now. "I guess I got used to it. You always saying yes. You always being there. I stopped thinking about whether it was fair to you." Clara sat down in the chair across from her. She didn't sit on the couch. She needed the distance. "I'm not saying I won't help you anymore," Clara said. "I'm just saying I need to help myself sometimes too. I need to say no, without it being a whole thing." Jenna nodded slowly. "Okay. Okay? Okay." Jenna looked up. Her eyes were wet. "I'm sorry, Clara. I didn't realize. I didn't see what I was doing." Clara felt her own eyes sting. She blinked it away. "I didn't see it either. Not until I started saying no." They sat in silence for a moment. Then Jenna said, "I'll pay you back. The money. This week." "Okay. And I'll get my own dry cleaning from now on." Clara almost smiled. "Okay.
And maybe," Jenna hesitated, "maybe we can just hang out sometimes? Without me asking for stuff?" Clara did smile this time. Small, but real. "I'd like that." That night, Clara opened her notebook. She read back through the pages. Day 1, Day 3, Day 5. She picked up her pen. Day 5. I said no to Jenna, not just to a favor, to the way things were between us. She got angry, but then she listened. She apologized. Maybe our friendship will be different now. Maybe it will be better. Or maybe it will fall apart. I don't know. What I know is this. I didn't disappear today. I stood in my apartment, in my sweatpants, with my messy hair, and I told the truth. And I'm still here. I'm still here. She closed the notebook. She turned off the light. And for the first time in a long time, she slept without dreaming about all the things she had to do for other people.
I'm here to help you cross the gap from being a learner to becoming a confident global speaker. On this channel, we break down complex English into simple, real-world lessons you can use anywhere in the world. If you're ready to level up your fluency, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.